Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the BBG, and we have a new one here today, Eternal Evolution. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the way to 8,000, getting closer every single day. But today, basically, I was reached out to by the developers of this game, and they were like, hey, yo, why don't you try this game? We'll give you some codes and you can give it a go. I was like, alright, well, you know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? And that was approximately, I don't know, how many days ago was that? I think it's been 1 week. 1 week to the day. Oh, there you go. So normally when a developer reaches out to me, I tend to make a video like the day after. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, why not? So, but for this, because I got codes and all that, I even got boosted to the level 6, I guess VIP, in order to speed my progress up. And I also joined an older server. And of course, because I did that, this is the kind of game where there's server milestones. So I managed to just sweep up every single server milestone to completion, and I got so much premium currency from it. It's insane. I've not spent a cent, and I've just been saving it all up. No idea what for, but I mean, the way the game's gone, it seems like I need to just spend it all in basic recruitment, get elite heroes and level them up. Because it doesn't seem like possible to level up the triple S's. But I tell you what I get a lot of. I get a lot of Hercules. And I get a lot of Panda. And so obviously they're legendary and mythic. What else was I going to do? Let's be honest. But anyway, I gave it a week just to really like get into it and see how it was. And I've actually been kind of impressed, to be honest, for its type. I mean, this is one of those classic real-time, I suppose real-time turn-based, but every hero has an ultimate that they cast when they generate energy in that. So it's pretty simple from that standpoint. I don't think I'm going to win this somehow. I am stuck on this level, I'm going to be honest. 18 chapters in 7 days, I consider that a pretty good win. I believe in you. Come on, Hercules. Put some effort in. I should have put the Panda on. Mistakes are made here. Okay, let's try that again. With the Panda. Panda is strong, I think. But this lightning dude is so overpowered, I can't even. My tank's gone. Okay. Good fight. Yeah, I just simply cannot generate enough resources to level up my heroes, obviously, because it's early days. And I managed to get so many resources to level up heroes to begin with that it's taking ages for me to actually level anything up by now. So I thought, you know, yep, this is a good time to actually start. I suppose the review video, it's got everything you'd expect in a game like this. You know, it's got guild, it's got inherit, which basically allows you to match a hero to the lowest level of your main team, which is pretty useful. It's a lot cheaper than anything else. It allows you to test heroes. Most games like this have it. Recruitment setup, pretty obvious, let's be honest. I am going to spend all of these diamonds here, but just simply because I need to. I need to get elites, and I need to make them mythic, and I need them to carry me, because although I have a few good triple S's, I simply can't level them. Or at least evolve them to a higher rank to increase their power, because you need copies. Obviously, you need copies of all the heroes in order to increase their power. I just haven't been playing enough, nor been doing enough events to even begin to formulate like proper teams and stuff. It's got an outpost for all the missions and stuff, daily missions basically, extra resources, stuff you take into battle in the divine prototype thing. Command post is kind of interesting, but a lot of games have this feature where you have the commander, air quotation marks, that sits behind the lines, basically has buffs on different heroes. Pretty straightforward, it gives you extra stats, of course, you want to level that as much as possible, I mean. Shop for every kind of currency, which is exactly what you'd expect. And yes, I did buy a mythic weapon. I regret absolutely nothing. Anyway, let's go into the border. There's really not that much to this game in terms of, but I mean, that is, at its heart, it is an idle game. You can tell that just from the start screen, let's be honest. Any game that has a start screen like this, where your heroes are fighting there and it's slowly accumulating rewards, it's an idle game. That's the way it goes. But in border is basically where you get all your materials for breakthroughs in hero level, recruitment tokens, PvP, more resources, stuff I'm not qualified for. Obviously, I've joined an old server, and that's obviously going to have worked against me. but it is what it is. These are basically the daily dungeons in the Lost Valley. I do like that they increase the tier of difficulty. It just keeps going up. It just keeps going up, and I wouldn't mind getting him. Oh, he would actually be useful. When the Vanguard or Assassin hero uses a displacement skill, the damage caused by their next skill is increased by 60% and they gain a shield equal to 30%. Let's see if we can't beat that real quick. Surely we manage it. It's only double my power. She'll be right. And I really like the DPS display. It makes it easier just to see what heroes are doing what damage. And this guy does way too much damage for a tank. I do not understand why Pandemonium does so much damage as a tank. I'm not arguing with it, obviously. It's just surprising. I didn't realize Panda did so much damage though. Holy crap. Bro, kill the eggs. What are you doing? Kill the eggs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Those spiders explode for some reason. And I don't think I'm... Oh my god, okay. Down to the panda. Look, it was close, okay? It was close. Alas, it is not meant to be yet, but it's to be expected. Alas, it's not meant to be, but that's just the way it goes. Endlessly increasing in difficulty. But I was really hoping to reach 1840 so I could unlock the Crimson Abyss, but I'm not really sure there's much more in content to this game, except, again, because I'm in an older server, I see all of the cross-server arenas is probably where everyone puts their efforts and games their teams in order to rank well in it. That's just the point you get to in these kind of games. In late game, you have all of the SSS heroes at whatever the max rank is, because basically every person in these older servers have every single hero, and they're all absolutely god tier, as you can imagine. But that's kind of the joy of playing a game like this. You see the numbers grow, you see your heroes get stronger, you pass things you didn't pass before. It would be awesome if they somehow managed to make like a cultivation game like this, and all the heroes were from all the different novels. God, imagine the copyright nightmare that would be. Ha! But I think if you like this type of game, it's right up anyone's alley who likes this kind of game, simply because it's quite free to play. And I say that only because, just from what I'm seeing, obviously with the exclusion of these SP heroes, I don't even know what that means special. I'm assuming that means special. That's completely pay to win. You're going to have to pay money to get any of these. But the game seems very, very generous with the normal SSS draws. Like, I get these all the time. And every event, or at least I've done 2 events now, I caught the arse end of the Ghost in the Shell collaboration, and now this new anniversary event, because the game turns 1 year old. So they're having like a month-long thing. But I've literally had like 100 plus of these in 3 or 4 days, which is obviously how I got Cariolus and then leveled him up. He is very nice. He's very nice. But again, limited. If you can't pull heaps of them, it's, well, you're going to be stuck doing the basic recruits. And that's probably the only downside about this game. You can't get SSS heroes from premium currency draws, which is very strange to me. The only place to get them from outside of getting the event summons is the advanced summons. Now, of course, every kind of game has this basic and advanced summon. I mean, yeah, obviously. But it's slightly annoying that these can't be obtained with the gems. I'm not even sure where you would spend all these gems, because there's no real good way to spend them that I've seen, except here. And of course, the occasional amazing deal in the shop. I mean, that's like 1,000 or 2,000 at most, and you gain more than that if you just play the game and go through the story. Tens of thousands. So I can only assume that you're expected to basically max out all of these elite heroes, get them to max evolution, and then work on your SSS heroes. That seems to be the way it goes, because I'm absolutely hard stuck right now. I cannot level my heroes, they cost too much. I need 12,000 of these red things that only generates like 66 an hour, and I need 12,000. I mean, the cutscenes for the actual heroes are pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. is from the Ghost in the Shell crossover. I pulled him so many times, it was amazing. Got him to frickin' mythic. He carries DPS. But now, I mean, it's the panda that carries. Simply because I pulled him like 4 or 5 times. It's ridiculous. But whatever. I digress. Let's just pull a bunch. See what happens. Well, I know what's going to happen. It is a cool summoning scene too, I will say that. Skip! Wow, 2 of them in one. Let's go. But of course, this is always the joy of gacha games. Just that little rush of dopamine when you get a good pull is unfortunately absent from basic summons because you can't get triple S heroes from this. And even, as I said before, in the advanced summon, it's only like 0.33%, which is rough. Not gonna lie, that's rough. But I think we will still be able to make quite a few high-level heroes from this. Hey, doing that many summons, I could get almost 3. Wait. I could get 3. I need to figure out which one I want to actually get to a high level. Beautiful thing about Evolve, you can just click Quick Evolve. So much easier. Quick Evolve, let's go. Intelligent Evolution to get everybody to purple, boom. So good. Now just because I don't want to take up too much of your time here, final thoughts here. It is obviously, like with all idle games, super active at the start, and then it dwindles off into 10 minutes a day, sort of thing. Which is fine, you know, that's fine. Problem is, I'm already playing 2 games like that, and I enjoy them enough. Will I continue playing this game? Probably not. I don't have time, frankly. It's a good game, but it has to be a main game, I think, until you reach the point where you're only logging in for 10-15 minutes, because there is just a lot to do early game if you're trying to like be competitive and push it, sort of thing. But whether you'll like it is up to you downloading it and trying it for yourself, to be honest. Plus, you know, I did not play this game long enough to get a clear enough vision on whether this game is long-term amazing. That's just facts. I only played for 7-8 days today. So I'm going to leave it to you, the viewers, to whether or not you're going to enjoy this kind of game. Let me know in the comments below if you do enjoy this game. I really, really don't mind this format of game. And there is another one I'll be doing tomorrow, actually. So we'll see how that one goes. Regardless, I've taken up enough of your time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Link to the game is in the description, as well as the BBG Discord. But as always, have a great day.